a remote, dude. Welcome back to the Scale Builders Guild. Thanks again for watching. It's episode 5 of the H10 Optic Praise Wheel Build-Off. The worst day of my life. This contest is shit. It's not that bad. It's actually fine. If you're not familiar with Josh and my build-off things, then you should go back and watch a whole bunch of them. But in this case, we're taking the Vanquish Products H10 Optic and making them our own and going through a bunch of challenges presented to us by the Wheel. The Wheel is a vengeful god. It's been tossing a lot of weird curveballs this year, and this week was no different. So, roll the tape.
You're going
first this week.
Yeah. So.
Okay, let's see if I can call it again. What's Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to change wheels?
Yeah.
I get that's what I'm getting.
I don't want you to get that.
I bet you that's what I'm getting.
I want you to get Temu.
Walmart, all the things. Is that what that says there?
Temu, Walmart, also available. I want carbon fiber. This is for you. Here we go. We're spinning it.
Hit me. Oh, I know. Maybe why you waited right until trade trucks rolled up there and then clicked the button. I know you did.
God bless it.
Yeah, I called it again. We're going to do that right now.
God.
I'm ready.
You lucky son of a... Wait, don't you do it. Because if I get trade trucks, it's undone.
Okay, I'll wait. I can't believe you just jinxed yourself, but...
I'm not letting you win. If I'm going down, we're both going down, and I'm taking those damn wheels with me. Here we go.
Let's go.
Spin it.
Oh, you bastard. You stupid idiot. You stupid idiot. Unbelievable. Why did you call that? Unbelievable. The wheel has spoken. So here it is, Josh's Thunder Chicken. Was that what they call it? Thunder Chicken? Trans Am? Fire Chicken. Not Thunder Chicken. I don't know. I don't care. It's not my truck. I guess technically it is my truck now. But anyway, here it is. Josh's Fire Chicken. It's mostly as it came out of the box. Minus the things that you would need to run an RTR, like a radio. I sent my radio, Josh. I also sent a bunch of other stuff, and I hope you will go watch his video. I'll be sure to link it down below. He's not going to be happy, and I know he hasn't opened it yet because he would have texted me by now. If you remember from Josh's previous video, he failed spectacularly, which I think led to the wheel being so vengeful. He tried to laser etch one of these panels with Nicole's charity run, just QR code. Yeah, people still use those quite frequently, actually, but it screwed up. So he sent me a panel that was wrecked, but I fixed it like it never even happened. I used a hand sander to sand away all of those imperfections that Josh had created, and reprimed and resprayed it with a metallic black. No thanks to Josh for telling me which one he used, but I did manage to find one that was a pretty darn good match, I have to say, and you wouldn't know much by looking at it to know that it had ever had any problems. So that's great. It's back to its original form. And rather than keep this truck as it sat for this week, I wanted to do a few things to it to start making it mine, because it's mine now. Despite me spinning properly, I somehow managed to get this truck. And one of the first things I wanted to do was add some cool headlights. And these are very cool, I might add. They look great. I'm really, really pleased with how these look. These are from Why Are You Check? Yes. I have another box of them here. Yeah, these guys. Why Are Check? Why are you Check? I'll never get it right. They actually mentioned me by name and told me how to pronounce it, and I've already forgotten. Why are you CEC? But these are great. These are the 1/10 scale LED Light Pod Ultras in clear. They also do come in yellow, but I got 2 boxes of clear. You can just add a little bit of your own window tint, and they will be yellow if you want them to be. In fact, I might actually do that because the yellow would be a nice match to these cool wheels. These are the KMC Riots 1.9. I believe those are Scarn IFRs, and then Delta beadlock rings. Correct me if I'm wrong, and in fact, put a comment down below. You know I love reading through your feedback, and I try to answer as many of those comments as I can. And of course, if you're liking this video, and especially if you're liking this series, which has been so much pain, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you get updates anytime there's a new video. All right, so we've got those headlights installed. They do come with their own little mounting hardware. Just drilled a couple of small holes in the plastic cage, and those are firmly mounted in there. And they look really cool. Kind of makes this a little more off-roady. And it is cool to have working, functioning headlights, which we will turn on here in a second. But before I show you those, I need to show you what I did in the rear. You're like, nothing. Josh did that. And you're right, he did. Other side, things have changed. I actually created a little bit of a light bucket, added some very strong LEDs, and now we've got taillights. They're not functional taillights. I didn't go with a full light system, but there are 2 spots open on that receiver, so I did manage to get both the headlights and the taillights working. I think they look awesome. Let's turn them on so everybody can enjoy and appreciate light. The laser etching wasn't very deep, so I didn't have to take very much material off these panels. And priming and painting was done in no time at all. In fact, I even sprayed a little bit of clear to make it extra protected, unlike the other one, I'm sure. All right, let's get these taillights fired up. All right, got a nice soft glow to them. I didn't have to change any of the filament that Josh used because it isn't solid. It will allow light to travel through it. And I think that adds kind of a nice 1980s style look to it. That looks really cool to me. I'm really happy with that. And now, prepare to be blinded, because these headlights are no joke. Ah! There we go. Yeah, they're very, very bright indeed. And I think they add a nice welcome addition to the front of this truck. It's definitely a lot more racy now. I'm pretty happy with how the taillight turned out. And the light bucket was super easy because Josh shared the file with me. So I was really, I was able to go into Fusion 360 and design up a little part and shoe glue it in place. So yeah, nice little additions, I'd say, wouldn't you? Now, it wouldn't be a proper fire chicken without the appropriate driver. And thankfully, Night Customs to the rescue, we've got Josh wearing a cowboy hat. Which is surprisingly Burt Reynolds-esque. If he didn't have the beard, that would be pretty full on. I got the hat the right color. It had a little black strap on it. And I have started working on the optic interior piece from Night Customs, as you can see here. We've already got Josh all painted up like Burt Reynolds was in the movie, with his jeans and his orangey shirt, and this beautiful head just sits right on there perfectly. Look at that. That's Burt Reynolds with a beard, or Josh normal. This wouldn't be complete without a passenger. And because this movie has Sally Field in it, I choose RC Girl's head to be the female companion for Josh here. But, you know, we won't make it RC Girl. We'll paint her up to look like Nicole. So expect some red hair. Do love them gingers. So there you go. That's not going to be ready for this week because this requires a lot of effort to paint. And maybe I'll do a little painting demo in an upcoming episode. But I really do kind of pride myself on the amount of time and effort I put into these driver figures. I do want them to look fairly realistic, and James does such a nice job at offering this really great interior, I might as well take it to that next level. And thankfully, I have this really great paint wall now. This is a Skatus pegboard from IKEA, and these are all 3D printed mountable holders basically for all these different styles of paint. There's all my Vallejo paints up there, some of the larger bottles from Vallejo. I've got to print a few more of those. And we've got all of our Citadel paints down here. These are great for layering and really good for painting figurines and such. That's what I've been using on these guys. And it's turned out really well. You can see, like, even in the jeans, there's a bit of different shading and stuff going on, and the same thing in the shirt. So it really does kind of, you know, pay to do some paint work and spend some time on it, because you can get some really nice results from it, and just, you know, be happy about the work that you're creating and accomplishing. And isn't this just going to look so good in here? I can't wait. I'm so excited to get that all in there. I think that's going to be fantastic. So there you go. That's what I've got accomplished, despite not having to accomplish anything. I guess this week we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do. There will be another spin of the wheel. I don't think we can get our trucks back to each other, because that's not on the wheel anymore. We're going to have to see what options are left. There's always going to be something good on there. And much like the channel memberships here on YouTube, there's always something good in there too. What a segue. I am so proud of that one. I offer a lot of behind-the-scenes videos, tips and tricks, travel videos, and all sorts of giveaways as well. And in fact, I've got to follow up on one of my previous giveaways. So if you are interested in becoming a channel member, participating in our community, there will be a link down below. And of course, if you would like to include this interior in one of your H10 optics, I'll put a link down there as well. You can check that out. And for those lights from Wire Chick as well. But I think that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, we'll see you again next week. I totally forgot to install this. Yeah, so Josh's servo from last week, I think I might just hold on to this and not put it in yet. Maybe I'll forget to return it. No, we'll put this in, but not yet. I feel like a whole electronics rehaul should be its own episode. Or something like that. We'll do it next week.